Morning. Well, new this morning, a Midtown Sacramento bakery has been shut down after cockroaches and rodent droppings were found inside. A copy of the county's latest health inspection of the New Roma bakery from September 6th shows 15 live cockroaches inside a bread proofer and rodent droppings also found behind the proofer. Unclean surfaces were also reported. And now, according to Google, the bakery has been a neighborhood fixture since 1934, but a red closed placard must remain posted until a reinspection confirms that the problems have been fixed. New this morning, military working dogs take a play day off base to perform a very important mission at a local school. Sean Bennett joins us live from Rocklin Elementary with more. Sean?
Yeah, Marianne, I'll tell you, so many kids are out here this morning. Take a look at how many kids are treated to this special treat out here this morning, and you can see the dog already getting ready to go. Okay, so this is the best visuals you're going to end your Friday morning with. All right, we're going to walk over, introduce ourselves right in the middle. How you doing? Sean, Good Day Sacramento. Your name is and who you're with?
Tech Sergeant Hall. I'm with 9 Security Forces at Beale Air Force Base, and we're the military working dog section.
Okay.
Hey.
Who is this? I'll have you come over here with me. Who is this?
This is MWD Vladimir. He's a Belgian Malinois. And this is Staff Sergeant Appilato. Then I have Sierra Sanchez and Sierra Amaya, which are my handlers. And Sergeant Appilato is actually my trainer as well.
Okay, so what you were just doing for the kids, show our viewers at home what you were doing and the message you're trying to portray to these kids being treated with this great treat for you guys to take time out of your busy schedule.
Sure, it's our pleasure. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do what's called a vehicle extraction, where Vladimir is going to bring the suspect out of the vehicle from a distance. Then we're going to do a long apprehension bite. And the message we're trying to portray here for the kids here at Rocklin Elementary is the community involvement that the military has. Not a lot of people know we're here, but we're like to show a positive influence for the kids, the families, the community, that we're here to support them as they support us.
So how valuable is this? I mean, obviously this is something that you guys could encounter all the time, and you want to be physically trained with it as well as Vladimir up and sharp on his skills.
Yes, sir. We want to be physically capable at all times as well as our dogs, and there's no price you could put on the capabilities that these dogs have, as you're about to see with the demonstration here.
Wow, look at that. Hopped right in the back of the truck without hitting one of his legs on the bed. That is amazing. What right here, I mean, you hear these kids behind us, they're getting so pumped up. I mean, for this message here, this is a strong message for these kids.
Yes, sir. It's to show that we have this capability in local law enforcement and the military as well, and we can provide that safety to everybody whenever we're called. So
awesome. Thank you so much for spending a minute with us on Good Day Sacramento. Thank you very much. Marianne, we'll send it back over to you in the newsroom.
I like that. Good demonstration there. Sean Bennett this morning.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, thanks. All right, we're gearing up for fall, it sounds like. Might have some cooler temperatures in the forecast. Hi, Laura.
Are you getting excited for that, Marianne?
It's my favorite time of year.
I know. It's really going to start to feel a little bit fall-like. We just got to wait till early next week. This weekend still on the hot side here the next few afternoons. Live look at Sacramento International Airport. We've got sunny skies overhead, and the temperature in Sacramento is now quickly rising through the 60s. We're way ahead of that in places like Oroville, Modesto, where we're already up about 67, 68 degrees. And look at the foothills. You had lows overnight, mainly in the 60s. That's why your temperatures are already pushing 80 degrees. A lot of zeros on the wind map indicating another calm and quiet day. That ridge of high pressure responsible for not only the cool mornings we've been enjoying, but still the somewhat warm afternoons. Normal high for this time of year should be 90. We're going to be about 93 today and tomorrow before that ridge finally flattens out Sunday. And that's on Monday going to allow a little system to drop down out of the north. That will bring some significant changes our way. If you're spending the weekend in the Bay Area, highs generally in the mid and upper 60s with upper 80s through the Delta, 93 in the Valley, 92 in the foothills, and beautiful sunshine and low 80s in the Tahoe region this weekend. There you see not a lot of change until that system arrives Monday into Tuesday. I think at this point now, highs will be as cool as the 70s to kick off next week here in the Valley. And that means in the Bay Area, those high temperatures will only be in the low 60s. Most of us should stay dry with that next system, with the exception of the mountains, where we will be tracking the threat of a few showers and thunderstorms early next week.
Ooh, that would be a welcome sight.
Exciting, isn't it?
Well, word around the block.
Friday night football game at Whitney High School this evening as the community came together to honor 3 young boys who lost their father, CHP officer Nathan Taylor, in a tragic accident earlier this year.
CBS 13's Sharon Roger was at tonight's game and joins us now with this touching moment.
Absolutely, guys. And of course, no doubt this was a special game. You could really feel the love on that field tonight. And even though these boys are not ready for high school yet, they live in Rocklin, and this community wanted them to have an experience they'll never forget.
How you guys doing? You ready for this game tonight? Yeah?
8-year-old Preston and 6-year-old Wyatt joined the Whitney High School football team as they warmed up before the game.
It's my first football game, so it's really exciting.
Not only was this their first game, but the coach brought them on as honorary captains for the night.
They're in the community. They're a part of our family. These kids will be coming through Whitney High School, in the near future.
These boys have gone through a lot, and we all understand and know, and we want to show them that the community really cares for them.
Putting them on their shoulders, the team brought the boys out on the field. And after a grand entrance, a moment of silence in honor of their father. And these boys knew they had a big responsibility, the coin toss.
I have to cheer for them, and I'm going to flip the coin.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to toss them nice and high in the air right here. Ready? There you go.
We're here to take care of them and, let them look up to these guys, and the players have been awesome. Like, they love being with them, and so hopefully it just gives them a home.
On the sidelines, cheering his brothers on, the youngest of the Taylor boys, 3-year-old Josh, was seen smiling in his mom's arms.
It's hard to grow up without a dad, but having good examples of men and young men is going to be really important for them, so it's nice to know the community is behind us.
6-year veteran CHP officer Nathan Taylor died after being hit by an SUV while investigating a traffic collision during a snowstorm back in March. And now the community is letting the Taylor family know they're not alone.
Cool that they do that and really nice.
They have a lot of people that love them.
I'm Ross.
It was pretty incredible to see the smiles on these boys' faces, and they were also given helmets and jerseys, and the coaches tell me these kids have a lifetime scholarship to whatever program they want at Whitney High School. So
yeah, with that sunset backdrop, I mean, his presence was definitely there tonight.
Absolutely. It was pretty special to see.
And Becky Taylor, my goodness,
Strong
you can
woman.
tell she is such a strong woman.
Absolutely.
Sure, and thanks.
Yes, indeed. Here we're at Quarry Park in Rocklin. There are about 3 high schools represented here. Corinne, you're going to tell me exactly what we're learning today, what they are learning. They're learning, one, how to become a city worker, right?
Yes, this program has been going on for 3 years. We bring in about 15 students, and we pair them with a bunch of different departments, and we teach them what we do around here.
Okay, give me an example of what they're learning. Like what this group of students, what are they going to learn today?
This group of students is taking pictures for our interactive story map that we use in our GIS department for showing the citizens where we have trails, where we have parks, and things that they can do for recreation.
Okay, and what about the group behind us? They're also learning about irrigation too, right?
Yes, we bring our students out and we teach them hands-on irrigation, landscape maintenance, park maintenance, and we put them right to work.
Is that one of the students, Max?
Yeah, that's Max. He's one of our great students.
Max, come on over. He's been running through the sprinklers. Max, which high school do you go to?
I go to Victory High School.
Victory High School. So how long have you been participating in this program?
For the past 2 weeks, finishing up the 3rd week.
What do you think?
I think it's a lot of fun, real good work,
yeah,
real good hands-on experience.
I love that. Also, Roger Stock. Roger, where are you? Here you go. Now, one thing about the students participating, don't they have to come here, show up every day on time, and log their hours? Is that correct?
Just like in school in the real world. And this is great because it gives our kids a chance to apply what they're learning every day in the classroom, so they get a chance to try out those job skills before they get out into the real world. And it really brings them back focused as seniors and ready to go for college and careers.
Yeah, I understand there might be a scholarship involved, too.
There is a scholarship involved. We have a tremendous support from our foundation, the Rocklin Education Excellence Foundation, that provides the opportunities for our kids to get scholarships and to be paid while they're doing this internship and learning how to apply what they learn in school.
I love that. Okay, we'll start them off young so they can get jobs. And next hour, I understand they're going to, some engineering students are going to, I guess, test the speed of cars going by.
Oh.
We're going to learn more about that on the engineering side of things. All right, guys, back over to you.
Thanks so much, T.
Well, it's on Rocklin, and we're checking out a pretty cool summer camp. Hi, T.
Hello. Okay, we established it a little bit ago. City of Rocklin, internship, 3 weeks long. Rocklin High Schools, 3 of them represented here. All right, so this part is the engineering part, and they're learning all about this machine, watching speeds here. Jordan Pinkham here, you're in charge of these gals.
That's correct.
And what are you teaching them?
I'm teaching them as much as I can. We show the infrastructure and how we install it within the city, the traffic engineering that goes into all around the city, and as well as the coordination that it takes between all of the different consultants and agencies that are involved.
They're learning how to, I guess, work. They show up every morning, they have to be on time, they have to log their hours, and then at the end of the internship they get a $500 scholarship. Okay, girls, say your name, what school you're from.
Janelle Frank from Victory, Tolman Cox from Whitney.
Skylar Young from Rocklin.
Okay, one thing you've learned so far in the last 3 weeks about working.
Teamwork is very important. Yeah, being very cooperative with your working people.
Did you hear that, who?
And also being passionate about your job.
That's good. Very good. Okay, let's go meet the administration because there's different portions. Earlier we met the irrigation group, you know, the landscape group, and then we also environmental water testing. Hello, this is Sarah. She's in charge of these two gals here. And what do you think of them?
They're fantastic. It's an excellent addition to the city of Rocklin for the past 3 weeks.
Do you hope that maybe someday these young people will want to work here?
I would love it if they chose to work with the city of Rocklin. They're fantastic.
Okay, do they answer phones?
They do not.
Okay, what do they do?
We have done, they've done some work with the city clerk's office so far. They've done some work with the director of communications and with the code enforcement department.
Wonderful. You having fun?
Yeah, it's super fun.
Your name and your what school?
I'm Kajori and I go to Whitney.
Okay.
I'm Sweta and I go to Rocklin.
Well, congratulations. You're almost done, right? The 3 weeks is up this week, right?
Yes.
Very good. And you know, there's a scholarship too, right?
Oh,
I like that
that's
part,
good.
that part. Save it because you're going to need it for your books in your future. Study hard and always show up on time. Or basically who, like we always say, right? Skirts, just show up. Show up.
Yes, good advice, team. Yeah, absolutely.
Back to you.
What a Learning great lessons. opportunity for these kiddos, right? All right, thanks so much, team. 9:16. You know what Tina is with her now. Good morning.
Oh my gosh, this is called Out of the Box Desserts. It's going to be released soon, right, Haley?
It released on Tuesday.
Yay! Haley Parker put this together here, and we're doing dessert mashup. Pretty pictures. Look at that, gooey chocolate chip pecan pie bars. Wow, classic 7-layer bars. I love that. So what are you going to show us today?
So today, from the book, I'm going to be making cherry pie cookies. Mashing up cherry pie and cookies.
Okay.
So you're just going to make, using refrigerated sugar cookie dough, little cookie cups. And then you have cherry pie filling.
Okay.
And you're just going to...
So you're cooking this first, right?
Yes, you cook the sugar cookie dough for...
And you're shaping it?
Yeah, you just press it into the pan and bake it 350 about 12 minutes.
How are you making the
And you make
hole
the
there?
hole with the handle of a wooden spoon.
Got it.
Super easy. Then you just fill it with cherry pie filling.
After it's all
like
cooked
so.
and cooled?
Yes, cooked and cooled. Then this is just a little glaze with almond extract, powdered sugar, a little heavy cream. You just glaze it right on top. These are so easy. You can use whatever pie filling you'd like.
So this, again, what do you call this one?
These
Dessert
are
mashup?
cherry pie cookies.
Cherry pie cookies.
Yes.
And it's tasty.
Yeah, it's super easy, only just a couple ingredients.
Okay.
And then this over here is my triple chocolate donut shake.
Okay.
Yeah, let that set in for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so in here we have chocolate milk, a little chocolate syrup to decorate the glass, chocolate ice cream, and donuts.
Donuts, and you blended this all together?
Blend it all together until it's nice and smooth. Last thing we have to do, I'll have you do it. The honors.
All right.
Garnish those, don't be shy.
There we go.
Perfect. And then what we'll do is just thread on a donut like so.
How cute is that? So cute.
Triple chocolate donut
Is
shake.
that a chocolate donut?
It is a chocolate cake donut. It's not diet friendly, but it's delicious.
Your book signing is this Saturday, 1 to 3. Where?
At Barnes & Noble in Roseville.
Are you excited or what? How long
So
did it take you to do
excited.
this?
Actually, my deadline was June 15th, but they bumped it up to March 4th because QVC wanted to sell it, and on May 11th, QVC sold out.
Are you kidding? Oh, that's good. That's awesome. So you get more printed out.
Yes, we're at our second print right now, and I am about to sign contract for book number 2.
Yay! You know what, guys, you know, when you get a tattoo, for those that have tattoos, you kind of always want another one. And I'm wondering which I should get. Go ahead. I need to see a book. Wait a minute. There's a book on your leg of desserts tattooed.
Yes.
Wow. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
I have very talented artists that I've gone to.
I see a pretzel.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
pretzel.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
All over. I guess she likes dessert.
You could say so.
Thank you so much, Haley. And congratulations to you making Sacramento proud.
Thank you.
All right. Dessert
Fantastic.
mashups. Get really creative with that.
Yeah.
All right, back over to you.
All right, Mark, thank you for that. And in Sacramento, we've got 72 degrees. Rancho Cordova has 73 and Roseville 73. 442 at News Radio KFBK.
Most expensive drink in California is going to set you back a little bit. For $400, the bartender at Larry Flynn's Hustler Club will make you the Centurion. It is a special blend of fine cognac and 150-year-old Grand Marnier. $400 might sound like a lot of money. In fact, we were all kind of freaking out over
it is a lot of money, let's face it.
Well, it is. And, a month ago, we were all freaking out over the $43 martini made with genuine San Francisco fog. Yeah. But believe it or not, this is actually a bargain compared to the city's previous pricey drink. That was at Struggler's Cove, made a thing called the Appleton Mai Tai. They don't serve it anymore because of limited supplies of a very rare rum that they used. That cost $725.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess if you've got the funds, right? 4:43 now at KFBK. Well, it's time for our Friday food segment, and we're going to talk about a farm-to-fork dinner, except this is going to be in Rocklin, and it's their version of the bridge dinner that we do in the Sacramento area at the Tower Bridge. It is happening this Saturday, and what's especially cool about this is, we've got a major chef that's putting it together, Chef Eric Johnson. He owns the Chef's Table restaurant in Rocklin, and it's 6 courses, farm-to-fork. But we have some young people, students, who are going to be helping out with the dinner, and that's who we have in studio today. Culinary students from the Rocklin Educational Excellence Foundation, REEF. It's called the First Starlight Soiree to help students in Placer County. And Taudine Andrews is the culinary and hospitality teacher who's with us. Thanks for coming in, Taudine.
My pleasure. We're happy to be here.
Yes. So this is exciting that Rocklin's going to have a dinner like this because it's so popular, as you know.
Absolutely. And farm to fork, that sensibility is something we actually try to teach in our classes as well. We do have a school garden. We use produce from our school garden, so it dovetailed nicely with our mission and helps get our kids into the kitchen with a professional chef and get some experience in that way. So we're excited about it. It's going to be a great time.
Excellent. Okay, well, we're on Facebook Live, by the way, if you want to weigh in and see this giant zucchini. Is this from the school's garden?
It is. So we had a bumper crop. We actually didn't water our garden for about 6 weeks, and I thought they were all dead. And another teacher who his classroom is near there called and said, do you know you have like 40 pounds of zucchini? So we figured all kinds of ways to use that zucchini. We brought a couple things with us today if you'd like to sample.
I would.
Ways to use that. So one of those is our Zupa Zuka. Megan, you want to talk about that?
Sure. Okay, so the Zuka Zuka can be served cold or hot. It has sauteed zucchini, and we put it through a strainer to make it extra fine. It has garlic and onions.
Yummy.
Yeah. Spinach in it.
Good. And we top it off with a little pepita, give you a little bit of crunch, little pumpkin seeds on the top.
Oh, I love that. It's delicious. But you brought 2 soups.
We did. We also brought a minestrone that uses some of that zucchini as well. Let's see. Blake, you want to tell us about the minestrone?
So the minestrone is it's actually a vegan soup. It's made with brown rice, pasta, lots of beans, and it is made with sun-dried tomatoes from our garden and fresh zucchini from our garden at school.
Oh, that's delicious. Both of them are fantastic. And you brought some kind of savory pastry. Tell us about this.
That's right. So this is actually a Cornish pasty, and we're excited about these. We'll be serving all of these soups and these Cornish pasties actually at our craft fair. We're hosting a craft fair on Saturday as well, so it's busy times at Rocklin High. Let's see. Lou, you're going to tell us about that pasty?
Yes, we have a Cornish pasty here. It's either chicken, beef, or veggie. Potato, carrots, and celery. And it's delicious. It's used with a traditional pastry.
Very good.
You guys are doing a fantastic job. This is also delicious.
I'm glad you're enjoying that.
Tim, you haven't got a chance to talk. Do you want to be a chef, or what are you doing in this culinary school? Or
in this culinary school, I'm kind of just prepping for future life skills, out of high school, in college, or just at home, just kind of learning to cook.
Good for you.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Well, so if somebody wants to go to the dinner, is it sold out, just like our Tower Bridge sells out, or do you have space?
There are still some tickets available. They are limited, so you want to act quickly.
Okay.
And you can get those tickets by looking. You can look at RocklinEducationFoundation.org, and you can also Google that. REEF, or Rocklin Educational Excellence Foundation, is the full name of the organization. But they do have some tickets still left. It's going to be a great evening. Beautiful Quarry Park that's just been revamped in Rocklin. Great chefs, students have an opportunity to share that wonderful food with that great farm to fork sensibility.
I just love that, and I think it's so cool that you guys are so passionate about the food, and this is really delicious, so congratulations. I wish you all wonderful careers.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you so much. Again, it's the first Starlight Soiree. Toddine Andrews, thank you so much, and all the good work you're doing with the kids.
My pleasure. It would be a fun time if you want to come visit our craft fair from 9 to 4 in the morning at Rocklin High School Gym, and then that evening go have a fantastic dinner.
Easy. We'll put it all on the website, pictures and everything. Thanks you all
so much.
Yeah, we'll have
Thank
it
you.
at KFDK.com, the afternoon news with Kitty O'Neill. Thanks again, you guys. Everything is super delicious. 4:47 is our time now at KFDK, and still to come.
Just a reminder, westbound 80 going to squeeze down to one lane as you go across the top this weekend. That starts at 10 o'clock Sunday, so avoid the area if you can. We'll have all your traffic coming up here at 4:50.
Jobs report out. Okay, jobs growth. Unemployment rate dropped a little bit, and wages picking up. What will that mean for interest rates? Final stories in 5 minutes.
A victory parade for the Cubs and NFL news straight ahead in sports at 4:56.
This election campaign has seen a lot of divided communities where things have gotten rough. I'm Ryan Harris with what will be done to keep you safe when you go to vote.
Yeah, we'll have much more to come in the next 15 minutes on News Radio KFDK.
Campaign 2016 lives here.
Anything can happen.
Treats. Take out.
I think they've outdone themselves. Toddine, please introduce your crew here. Who you got?
Will do. So I'm Toddine Andrew. I am our FCCLA advisor and hospitality and culinary teacher at Rocklin High. I brought with us Luciana Andrew, and she's all dressed up today because she's our region reporter for FCCLA.
Very nice.
So she's representing our whole region, which covers 11 counties in Northern California.
Sweet.
We have Nick Martinez, who's here, also an FCCLA member. We have Rory Sears, who's here, one of our culinary students, her first year with us. And this is Jeremy Turangan, who's actually in his third year of culinary classes, his second year with us at Rocklin High School, and also serves as one of our FCCLA officers.
Did you come the last year to do this? I was going to say, I've seen you somewhere before. Probably, TV commercials or something. You're a very handsome guy. Okay, so you've done a little project here. What we got going on?
Every quarter, we do a chapter lunch for all of our FCCLA students. And this year, ours is coming up next week, and we wanted to do a Halloween theme. So we thought it would be fun to share some of the Halloween treats and snacks that we're making for our students.
And maybe it will inspire people at home
I
as well.
hope so. They're easy to do and fun to do. After all, a bunch of high school students made these. So, yeah.
Yeah, but they're super smart high school students.
Yeah, they are, and we have a very active chapter of Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. And in fact, we have a big event coming up November the 5th. We have a craft fair. We'd like everybody to come on out and support that. All local, all handmade items.
Nice.
It's free admission, free parking, low-cost childcare. It's going to be absolutely awesome. That's at Rocklin High School, November the 5th. And check us out on handmaderocklin.com.
Nice,
All right,
let's get
talk
into
about
it.
food.
All right, who made the muffins? Who made the muffins?
So
It's actually pizza skulls.
Oh.
And what they are is they're homemade by the culinary. And what we did is we just took some canned pizza dough, we cut into quarters, we tucked them into skulls to mold them, and then we filled them with our homemade sauce. And you put cheese. It's whatever you like. It's kind of personal preference. Then you fold it over, you put it in the oven, and then there you go. And then this is
what a great idea.
So it's a little pizza in there.
On the inside. Just like a little skull for Halloween.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was like a muffin or something, man. Look at that.
Yeah, I can't be mistaken as a muffin with salt. But it's fine. I mean, it's still food.
It still tastes good.
Yeah.
All right, who made the creepy fingers?
These are finger sandwiches. It happens to be National Fluffernutter Day, which is a sandwich with peanut butter and marshmallow.
Would you like a job producing on this show? If you know it's National Fluffernutter Day, you totally can produce this show.
And so on the top is strawberry jam and an almond. And
There you go. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And my friend, what did you make down here?
This is a what we call a toxic waste punch. It's basically we cover the cup with some agave and with some pop rocks. Nope. And here's the finished ones.
Okay.
We're going to be adding. This is what we call the toxic waste. We have some sherbet here and frozen fruits.
Okay.
Some juice, Mountain Dew, and I think it's lemon juice.
Fresca.
Fresca,
Oh,
yeah,
Fresca?
that one. And basically, you give this to little kids during a Halloween party.
And they'll love it.
You would love it.
You would love it.
You would
Love it. That is so
You get your little
awesome.
popping when you drink it on the edge.
Can you hear that?
Yes, totally.
It's popping. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. So you're in charge of everything, huh?
I'm just here to represent FCCLA.
Yeah. You're doing a good job.
But yeah, she's in charge of
She's in
everything.
charge of everything. Thank you guys. Great ideas for Halloween. Appreciate it. That event again. You want
Yeah,
people to come out?
Saturday, November the 5th, the Handmade Rocklin Craft Fair. That's in at Rocklin High School in the gym. So check us out on handmaderocklin.com.
Good job.
All right.
And your program is spectacular.
We love
I
coming
what
out.
you're
Thanks
doing.
for having
I
us
love what
back.
you're doing. All right, there you go. Congratulations, kids. I love it. Back to you.
Great ideas and super easy too. All right, thanks guys.
Keeping us from being in your neighborhood this morning. We do it fairly regularly on Fridays, and we're in Rocklin.
That's right. We've got Gary Gelfand at Bone Shaker Public House. May Fasai is at Granite Rock Grill.
What's going on, Gary?
Good morning, guys.
Are you talking to me? I'm so excited. It's an In Your Neighborhood. This is so much fun. We are here in Rocklin right now, and of course, I don't know what it is with these In Our Neighborhoods, you guys, but every time we do one of these, it seems like it's raining, and I'm getting pelted by rain. I'm starting to melt. All right, take a look at that. Bone Shaker. If you haven't been here, you got to come check it out. It's the public house here that's in Rocklin, right next to Origin Coffee and Tea, and it is just a really cool place, and it's special because 5 years they've been in business. I actually thought it was a little bit longer than that, but 5 years. They've got specials going on all week. Let me just show you this. I know we got to toss it back, but I just want you to take a look inside real fast. It's kind of neat. We got some people inside already, and they've got 26 beers on tap. There they are, a few people that have showed up. Hey, JJ owner, what's going on? All right, we're going to come inside and stay in here because, well, for two reasons. One, it's nice and warm and it's raining, and also we want to learn about what's going on out here. So I'm going to send it back to you guys for now. It's in your neighborhood in Rocklin at Bone Shaker, easily the coolest name of any place in Rocklin.
Awesome, Gary. Thank you. Next, we're going to head over to May Fasai. She's joining us from Granite Rock Grill. May, how's it going?
Hey, good morning, guys. We're in your neighborhood, Rocklin. We've made our way through the rain from Whitney High School all the way now to Granite Rock Grill, famous for all of its local food. We are going to tell you what makes this place so hyper local, Rocklin. Also, to talk to a couple of Rocklinites, if that's what I can call them, getting ready for Halloween, showing you how it's done here in Rocklin. And of course, I gotta eat, right? Girls gotta eat.
Yeah, bring us something back.
Yeah, good food showdown with both those two this morning. Bone Shaker's a great place.